And I recognized what was happening energetically, because everything is spiritual. Everything. Nothing is a coincidence, especially when you're on these journeys. Everything is a test to see if you're going to be authentic, to see if you're going to conform based on who's around you. But it's very important for us to protect our peace, protect our manifestations, and sometimes that might come off as rude to some people. Sometimes that might have to come off as you not even responding, you not giving an opinion. Now, in that situation, I felt led to speak because she insisted on complaining. And I saw through exactly what it was that she was trying to do. And there was a time when I used to ask Spirit, why do you even put me in these situations? But now I understand it was a test for me. I can't control what she says or what she does or how she feels, where she is in her own journey, but I can control how I respond. I can control whether or not I conform or dim my light, try to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. Because, baby, I'm abundant. Like I told her, I look forward to one day being able to go into a restaurant and not care about how much it costs. I honestly don't think there's anything wrong. If they want to charge $100 a plate, that's perfectly fine. They can do whatever they want. Because once again, we all have a right to charge people based on what we deem our value to be, not what the world deems it to be. You don't have to be like everyone else. You don't have to charge what everyone else charges. It's based on how you see yourself and based on your own perception of yourself, based on how much you value yourself, is going to dictate the people that you attract, the clients that you attract. If you want to charge people thousands of dollars for your services, all that you have to do is believe that you're worth $1,000 for your services. You don't have to be for everybody. Those people that feel like what you have to offer is too expensive, that you're being ridiculous, well, those are not your clients. They're not an energetic match. But remember, we live in a world where there's billionaires, there's trillionaires. You have to remember that. So there is somebody out there who will look at that as chump change. They'll look at you as doing them a favor. Those are the clients that you want to attract. But you see, those people are not going to pay you thousands of dollars if they see that you don't think that you're worth thousands of dollars. Because they're going to ask themselves, well, you don't even think you're worth that, so why should I pay you that? This is how wealthy people view things versus how people who are still in a poverty mindset view things. And this is why the wealthy stay wealthy. Sometimes it is about the presentation, and that presentation is you. People invest in quality. And you have to understand that you are the abundance. You are the brand. If you know anything about branding, you will understand. Once you build a strong enough brand, people will invest in anything. They'll buy anything from you. Anything from kitchenware to towels to shoes, because you're a brand. So stop focusing so much on how much things cost. Focus on building your brand, building your own personal value. And then there'll be people out there who the universe will send who will be willing to invest in you and pay whatever it is that you're asking for. But once again, just between these two situations, And there's others. I've been able to see so clearly how so many people are still stuck in that lack mindset. They're still stuck in that victim consciousness. And they will fight you for that belief. They will. Don't even go back and forth. They have the right to believe whatever they want to believe. All I'm saying is don't let them reel you into agreeing with them. Another example, gossip. I've had people that they just start talking about random events happening in the world, celebrities, and I stop them in their tracks. I don't watch the news. I don't keep up with that stuff. Judge not, lest ye be judged. Why are you judging? Why are you worried about P. Diddy and all these other people? Why are you judging them? Why are you even focused on them? Why? Because most people want a distraction from their own miserable life. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to sit around and gossip about what this person is doing, what this celebrity is doing, what they said. I don't care. That's between them and Source. They're on their own journey. And that has nothing to do with you or me. But I've been noticing people and they try to pull me into that. And I'm just like, I cut it short. Because this is the season of authenticity. I'm telling you, the universe will test you in many different ways to see if she's going to conform, if he's going to wear a mask in order to fit in order for people to think that you're not weird or you're not mean. Who cares? Think what you want to think. It doesn't mean it's true. Just because you have an opinion about me doesn't make it true. Just because people project things on you doesn't mean that you have to receive that. As I said before, they have a right to their opinion, but I also have a right not to care. And so once again, I just wanted to get on here and to really urge you to be mindful of the people that you're congregating with, the people that you're conversating with. Pay attention to the topic of conversation. If the conversation starts going left, it's time for you to exit stage right. Because you have to protect your energy. That's an energetic exchange. So you don't want them passing on that lack energy. You don't want them passing on that judgmental energy. It's low vibrational. It's not about me judging them. It's just you have to, once again, begin the separation within yourself by understanding what aligns with you and what doesn't. And the things that don't align with you, you need to separate yourself from those things. You don't have to be mean about it, but okay, you have a nice day. It was nice talking to you. Cut it short. Because you don't have time for that. We have a mission to complete. You've already healed from these things. So you don't want to keep picking at the wound. Every time you participate in these conversations and let people exchange this type of energy, it's like reopening a wound. Now you're taking on their energy. It's as simple as that. Just the conversation is still an energetic exchange. So if you find your energy all funky and feeling off after you speak to certain people, start paying attention to the topic of conversations. And then maybe you need to kind of separate yourself a little bit from those people. Keep it cute. Hi and bye.